Okay. Um, this is going to sound a little strange, but I believe I have a gift. And that gift is that I am a cat whisperer. I can see some skeptical faces around, and that's understandable. But I promise you, by the end of the story, I am going to prove to you that I indeed have a special connection with cats. Ever since I was a kid, I used to be infatuated with this animal. In fact, I wouldn't allow a single street cat to pass me by without giving it a little pss, 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 or petting them. My mother was very allergic to cats and she was very afraid of them, so we could never have a pet cat at the house. And I ever so wanted a pet cat in the house. So much so that when I graduated university in Canada, my family really wanted me to move back to Dubai, and I kept saying no because I wanted to spend more time in Canada. And until my mom sent me a message saying, Jamil, come back to Dubai and I promise you, we will buy you a cat. I was stopped dead in my tracks. I started dreaming about life in Dubai in a house with a cat. I was sold. I was ready. I packed my bags. I bought my one-way flight ticket to Dubai, just thinking about moving to Dubai and being in a house with a cat and petting it on the couch. Until my mom sent me the next message, which said, sorry, typo, I meant car. Needless to say, I was very disappointed and I canceled my flight and unpacked my bags. Fast forward a few years later, I actually ended up moving to Dubai and I got a job here. And my parents did buy me that car. Thank you, Mama and Baba. And I got a job in an auditing firm where I needed to park my car in Dubai Mall and walk through the mall to get to the office. It's an Amar Square, for those of you who know the area. So one day, I park my car in the mall, walk through the mall, and go to the office. And my manager sits me down, and he started briefing me about this very important, tough, angry client that he's gonna send me to. And he was visibly very nervous. And I wasn't sure if he was nervous because the client is important or because he was worried that I'm not that reliable. Nevertheless, I reassured him, full of confidence, telling him, don't worry, I got this. I will not let you down. And I got up, walked out of the office confidently, and was walking through the Dubai Mall. And I noticed a guy gave me like a double look. And I thought to myself, he must feel my confidence. And then a girl passed by, she checked me out, and I was like, nothing new, just another day in the life of a confident man. And then the more that I walked, the more I realized that everyone is staring at me in the mall. Now guys, I'm pretty confident, but I cannot be that confident. My first instinct was that my zipper was open, so I quickly checked to make sure I hadn't lost every ounce of confidence. And thank God it was closed and confidence was intact. Next thing, I turn around and I was shocked to find that there is a cat sitting there staring at me with its big, round, cute little eyes on the third floor of Dubai Mall. And then I would take one step, the cat would take one step. I would take 2 steps, the cat would take 2 steps. The cat kept following me through the mall until we reached the elevator. I had to hold the door open for the cat to walk in, and just picture this, me and the cat in an elevator with elevator music playing, and I'm just like, what floor are you going to? Oh, same floor as me, okay. Elevator reaches, door opens, we both walk out through the mall, we go through the parking lot, we get to my car, I get inside my car, close the door, and now this is all happening in Dubai during the summer in the parking lot. So you can only imagine how hot it is. And guys, this cat was haggard. It had like dirty patches and she was so skinny. I remember I could see the outline of her rib cage. And I had the biggest internal conflict of my life. On one hand, I had my important angry client meeting waiting for me. And on the other hand, I felt I had a duty as a cat whisperer to save this cat. So I rolled down my window and just wanted to give the cat one last look as I drive away. But then the cat let out a meow. And guys, I knew what that meow was saying. I knew what she meant with that meow. She was saying, come on, Jamil, I know you have a very important client meeting, but this is my life we're talking about here. Like, you have this God-given gift of being a cat whisperer. You gotta save me. This is my life we're talking about. Guys, that is what she meant. I know for a fact. Like, you can trust me on this one. I'm like the Dr. Dolittle of cats. So I said, screw my client. I'm gonna save this cat right now. I opened the door, grabbed the cat, put her in the car, started driving. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna head back home and I'm gonna save her. So I started driving back home. I get there, pick up the cat carefully, put her in the backyard. I put some food for her, some water. I gave her a little petting on her head. And as I was walking towards my car, my mom catches me. She comes outside the house and she goes, Jamil, what are you doing here? I thought you're supposed to be at work. And then I thought to myself, I could tell her the truth that I picked up a cat in Dubai Mall and decided to save her during my working hours and completely skipped my client meeting. And I thought that would be very silly. So instead, I just said that, oh, I forgot my USB. So I walked into my bedroom, grabbed a random USB, and as I was walking out and my mom is giving me these very suspicious eyes, I just told her, here it is. I guess I'm gonna leave now. I get in my car and I drive towards my very angry client meeting, which didn't go very well. He was really pissed off, and I definitely let my manager down. But there is not a single day that I would come back home and that cat wasn't waiting for me. And we would play together. I would pet her every day, feed her. So we were so tight, I would even go on runs. I swear to God, this cat would run with me on every run. This cat would follow me to the moon if she could. So I have no regrets about letting my manager down because I gained one of the best cat-human friendships anyone could ever ask for. Thank you guys, that's my story.